What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Gunner, RSN Dragonseance, and I just wanted to give you a quick look into today's update, the holiday quest, A Stray in a Manger. Basically, I just want to let you know whether or not it's worth doing. It should be noted that some people enjoy holiday content for the hedonic pleasure of socializing with other people, and while I do enjoy breaking up the monotony of skilling to some extent, Jagex has recently begun incentivizing participation in holiday events with bonus XP. In the Day of the Dead, they did this with Prayer XP, and in A Stray in a Manger, part of the reward is 200,000 Hunter XP. So, I'll just run you through a quick outline of what to do for the quest and touch on a couple other updates today. So the goal of A Stray in a Manger is to find 4 stray dogs good homes. This is done by going to Boris Claus, who's in front of Draenor Manor. You talk to him and get 4 sets of antlers, and you distribute them to stray dogs about Mistlin and Asgarnia. They are in Varrock, Draenor, Alcarid, and Falador. After you put the antlers on those dogs and they return to Boris, what you do is you wash them and you choose one for yourself, and Boris gives you the gift of giving. It's pretty humorous how you obtain that. So once you have that, you trade with 28 people, I think, for 4 imps and all the customization options for your dog's kennel. The 4 imps, once you return them to Boris, grant you 200,000 bonus Hunter XP, and as you saw at the beginning of the video, training with that drains in the same way Recruit a Friend bonus XP drains, by giving you double XP until it's all used up. So a couple other updates that came out today, as you may have seen, are new pets available on Solomon's store. And while they're mostly cosmetic, and I am the first person to say that cosmetic microtransactions are not a problem at all, they're mostly cosmetic, and the Blazehound in particular looks awesome. They do, however, offer some non-cosmetic benefits at each growth stage. So these are, for example, as a baby, they can forage for things like bones and a small amount of coins. But as adults, what they do is they can pick up, chosen by you, certain things that monsters or opponents drop. And so basically with a Bone Crusher, these work essentially like a charm collector. Not at 100%, but you can have them pick up charms for you. Now, it should be noted, though, that this isn't worth it at all, because you'd have to give up a Steel Titan or a Yak in order to use it. So in that sense, it's quite balanced, and I don't feel that it's worth getting upset over that that option being sold to players, especially because they're $25 each for these pets. So because the Orb of Oculus also got a control update today, I'm going to look into showing you guys these pets in greater detail soon. But first, what I want to do is go through the other updates. So a few small things were changed. The Varrock plate body's inventory icon was made consistent with how it actually looks. The player on port book was changed visually. However, the player on port high scores were not added. You can't check the time to voyage completion on in your captain's log, and just a couple things that were promised in the FAQ haven't happened yet, though in due time I'm sure they'll be out. So the last thing, which is probably the most contentious part of the update, is the addition of presents to Squeal of Fortune. Now, these can be obtained through skilling, and as you can see, they can be gotten from Runespan, or I got a diamond one from hunting. They can be obtained through skilling. However, the majority of them will come into the game through Squeal of Fortune. And what these do are you put them together to form collections of presents. Now, the first two collections, and the presents are sapphire blue to dragonstone purple, and if you combine the presents, the first two formations, which are 1 and 2 presents, are junk, really. They're just edibles. But the third is a fun weapon like flowers called mistletoe, which has its own emote. Using 4 presents together will give you a pudding amulet, which works exactly the same as the hunter amulet from this Wheel of Fortune a few months ago. And last but not least, if you get all 5 presents, you can combine them to get a Christmas tree hat, which is essentially the same as a fish mask. It's a new tradable discontinued, but I think it will hold value a little bit better than fish mask because of the effort needed to obtain it and the fact that you need to win 5 things rather than just win the fish mask. So yeah, I mean, whether you agree or disagree with it, that's not. I'm just letting you guys know what it is. So all in all, the event was really fun. I don't care too much for these Wheel of Fortune updates, but it's definitely worth doing the event, if only for the Hunter XP. That works out to about 800k Hunter XP an hour, considering the event takes 15 minutes. So definitely go and do that, and go do it soon, because you have to trade a large amount of people. And if you wait, it's going to be harder to find that many people to trade. So that's about it. Let me know if you have any questions or comments and any future video ideas. I think I'm going to look at that Orb of Oculus update definitely and show you guys those pets. So just let me know, and as always, happy scaping. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Also, Efficiency Experts members, this weekend's competition is Slayer.